And still not trust popcorn?
Team different. All the ball I see, me could do pretend. Sit down on a corner, league, who be them star.
People, welcome back to the Fix It. We're here with Ari and we have Dancehall royalty in the building. But before we get to that, we have to say big ups to our sponsors, Itopia Life Herbals, where cannabis and culture combine for one of a kind experience. You can visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also, you can follow them on Instagram at Itopia Life or visit their webpage at itopialife.com. For the latest info on strains and merch, this video is also brought to you by Kirk's Cool Air Auto. They do AC repairs and regas and oil. Them do AC compression repair, evaporation core replacement, the works. You don't know, say you can follow them on YouTube. Yes, them have their own YouTube channel. You see it right there on the screen. That's Kirk's Cool Air Auto TV. Follow them on Instagram as well at Kirk's Cool Air Auto. And they're located at 44 Mullions Road, Kingston 10. That's the number right there on the screen. That's Kirk's Cool Air Auto. We work hard to keep you cool. As I said, people have dancehall royalty in the building. Far from uptown. Them say them different. A Gaza in the building. Likkle Vybz Likkle Addi in the building. Bless them.
Yeah, man.
Yes. It kind of trippy still for having it in the building because it's like we're just seeing a grow up. It's before our very eyes. And oversee how when we reach, you know, both in a age and in a, you know, when they're in the music right now.
Yeah, man, that's true.
I have an album out right now, Team Different.
Yeah.
So when they put up music from, you know, Skinny Jeans from the first track and I put out Radio. What would you say is the biggest difference from then till now?
You know, the biggest difference really is just growth still, because, you know, over the years we've been, you know, attentive in our craft and, you know, everything we do. So, you know, it's a lot of changes, and when you listen to the album Team Different, you can definitely hear the changes over the past few years.
What have to big up an album too? Is you listen it?
Yeah, man. Respect.
Like the album. Uno work on it?
Yeah, man. All produced by UTG. So these are the first project under Uptown Gaza Records. So that's our new record label. Yeah, so Team Different, all produced by us. All of the tracks them. You know, and big up Red Boom too for mix to all of the track them said we.
Write all eyes on them?
Of course.
Yeah. I saw that because we saw the track list and you guys' names are on it. So the sound though that you guys were going for, it's eclectic, it's different, but you know, obviously it's not straight dancehall. So what was the vibe going into producing the album itself?
You know, well, as always, we just always have fun with the music, and you know, it was just coming up to the 2-year anniversary for Skinny Jeans, because after we did Job Skinny Jeans, the song we did end up with the EP, and you know, Skinny Jeans end up being a Grand Theft Auto, so you know, it did do good, so we decided to want to do a new album, so we just really did have fun in the studio, you know, but at the same time, we did know say we want to come across different and, you know, make a stamp right now as UTG.
So there wasn't like, when you producing the album, is like, say, this is what like the brand or even the sound and the niche that you're trying to fit in or stand out in, like just in terms of just the production.
Well, production wise, we never try fit in. We always try stand out. So hence the title Team Different, you know. So even though going into the studio and listen to all of the rhythm them and thing, we try have fun. We always try to be versatile at the same time, you know. So that was definitely a big part as well.
And then even
you know, create enough to the girl them out there.
Right.
Yeah, man, definitely, cause when you check the album now, more than half of the song them are for the females. So you know that we are doing. You know, guys are always cater for the girls them. So.
And but it's like there's no distinct way to say no whining song, but there's songs for the girls.
Yeah.
You on debate me on that, cause I listened to the album. I said there's no song for wine too, but obviously it was an album that said cater.
There was one, I think there was one with a
couple
soca.
And obviously, Hey Girl too, that are, you know, Hey Girl, that are for the girl them who can wine said way. So, you know, when you listen it back, you can do all of the song them still.
All right, no problem.
So that was the intent in going into making the album, or because, you know, they'd say maybe the complaints now, there was...
I get louder because I'm assuming this was way before.
Yeah.
We write them song there before everybody.
Yeah, man, you see,
there was a lot of girl songs, so that was definitely the aim forget out the girls song them out of the way because of them song the chart, them song they sell more. So yeah, that was the plan for international vibe. The whole album. So you can definitely hear it.
Well, I mean, you have to bring up your father, of course. You have to. So it's like even he's like one of the main, I guess, go-to for girl songs. So like even like, was it a case where you have to listen to him and study it and say, well, the formula, you think there's a formula when it goes into writing a perfect girl song, or?
Well, in everything you do still when you're there in the studio, cause and I like say when we did a record the whole album, we go back and we stretch it and we say, we're gonna make this and see how this do, you know? Cause remember say our father, so over the years we've been listening music and things. So, you know, that wasn't the case. But definitely when you write a song them, you always have your own remedy.
I never feel the weight of being sons of possibly the greatest dancehall artist ever. But you never feel that.
Yeah, definitely. Because he is the greatest dancehall artist ever, you know. So when you're there in the studio and you're there thing, you know, you always want to do your best, but at the same time, you want to create a lane for yourself, you know. So that's why with this album Team Different, we didn't have no feature. You know, could have get a million feature and, you know, just want to do it as UTG.
I'm respect that about it too,
yeah, man.
What about you, Addi?
Well, yeah, people have high expectation of us, so yeah, we always try to put out the best music possible so them can say, yo, I really Vybz Kartel son them this. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's definitely there.
So wait, so it was an intentional thing not to collaborate with anyone?
Yeah, man, definitely, cause you know, right
you
now,
wanted to stamp our name.
That's So I really write this over there right now with the music.
I'm gonna like for things that is the same to even with being sons of Vybz Kartel, you know, necessarily say people say you only reach half of the strength on the father, but half of the strength on the own.
Yeah, man, and but you know, at the end of the day, we don't know how the things that is it. You know, so the core Gaza fan them are always there for bring UTG thing on another level, but you know, UTG I got always do them thing for create them own a fan base as well, you know, and draw into the crowd said way.
So even like charting your course as dancehall artist, I'm sure that there are some things that you've learned from him, like even just like the charisma that your father have. I think he's one of the most charismatic persons ever in dancehall. Like, is that something that you're taught, or you think you innately have like the Addi's charm?
Well, you know, Moody said taught still, you know, because, you know, growing up, always try to emulate everything him do, you know. So, you know, it just, Moody say just naturally, it's just a natural thing, you know. So, and I like something where we really try hard for do, you know, because as we say, when I really want people have it say, oh, yeah, Vybz Kartel them father, so, you know, them a try pattern everything him do. You know, even though you can't go wrong when you do that, but at the same time, you know.
You look exactly like him for real. Yeah,
but you know,
copy,
at the same time, as we said before, you know, UTG, I stamp them own thing, you know. And, you know, draw in upon the whole Gaza nation said way.
Even the UTG, I was like, you know, obviously reading up and I think about it and I say, Uptown Gaza. If I say, obviously you guys didn't, I don't know, well, you never really grow up in Portmore. Because, you know, when I grow up, well, from what I read, it was in Oaklands. That's all? Yeah.
Uptown.
So it's like how you're trying to mesh your upbringing of like growing up differently from what your father did, but trying to say like, you know, you're not forgetting it. Is that what UTG is all about? Like, obviously, you know, don't have the same upbringing, but still there's a connection there to the Gaza and, you know, Portmore, I guess.
Yeah, man, most definitely. Cause remember, say, the whole of our family, them come from Portmore. So, you know, so we have family in a Portmore, said way. So, you know, you can call it, say, it's a half and half, but, you know, Uptown Gaza said way. Cause Uptown girl.
So what that mean to though? Like really and truly, what it mean? Like Uptown girl is like Uptown badness. So what?
No, Uptown badness. You know, they're on a badness thing, you know. Uptown greatness right now.
Okay.
You see it. So, you know if they're on a badness thing right now. Cause we say Uptown Gaza really want just pave for them thing a different way, and where the Uptown Gaza come from now, you know, we can't run from the Gaza thing. And our Uptown with there. Said we see it. So UTG. So I just say it come about.
And one thing too, I've always wondered even about like growing up as a son of somebody or children of famous persons, is that you know, obviously you don't grow up in the same community that probably your father come from, but you know, is there almost like a pretense, like you feel like there's like a pretense where you have to fit into different worlds, like fit into the uptown world, but you're not really uptown, and fit into, I guess, the Gaza world, but you're not really coming from Gaza? Is there always that I don't know, I want to say pretense or even confusion?
What I say now, that never come across ever.
Like a hard thing to fit in both worlds.
No, because as I said before, we never try fit in, you know, and we don't follow people, you know, we don't follow behind anybody. So, and I like say, we ever try fit in and say, oh, yo, I'm uptown, or yo, a Portmore I come from, you know. We have to always represent Portmore and uptown said way, because I say, you know, a Portmore, the whole of our family them come from, and a uptown we there and grow. So, you know, that never come across in our mind ever yet. So, you know.
What I want to know is it that from when you the younger, when you always have the mindset to take up music, or was it that because you don't see, is it Vybz Kartel and the father did I do it, so you just feel like say that is the way, automatic way for go?
Well, you know, growing up, as we say, we always a try do everything him do. Say, you know, when you did Likkle thing, you know you want to say, you say be an artist like your father, but growing up we did always have hobbies of our own to like, we did do sports as well, you know. So, more would say that, so it wasn't really a hard decision though, because as you get older, you realize, say, yo, music you really love and music you want to do. So I really did so.
I'm sure, was it any pressure too? Or force, like say, yo, you have to carry on this. Like Kobe's children, I'm assuming, like, you have to be the greatest basketball player. So
well,
was pressure
they say it there right now.
Yeah.
You know, they say it there right now. Because remember, say, we come out in the game now, you know. So, and I like, so we can come out in the game and dip on the laughing thing, and, you know. So, I really, they say it there right now.
But seriously, answer both of you guys. Was there any thought of saying that probably I don't want to be a footballer, a doctor, like engineer, like anything different other than music? Like you tried anything other than music prior to saying like I'm going to give this my all and dedicate your life to it?
Remember me just say we did do sports and everything that, you know, so yeah, it was, we did have a thought say, you know, you want to play a ball too as well and thing, but as me say, you know, a music we grew up on at the end of the day. So, you know, music always a draw we in back. So, you know, getting older and thing, you realize, say, yo, music. You know, that's the calling.
Okay.
And of course, we say we're, you know, well caught up on the business side of things. So,
yeah, man.
You know, record label. At one point, it was said that you was supposed to take over Addi Records.
Yeah.
So that's still not the works, or?
Yeah, that's still not the works, definitely, you know. But they all come back to me say, UTG, I pave them own away as well. Yeah. You know? So that's where the Uptown Gaza Records come from. And as we say, team different at the first project on the Uptown Gaza Records, you know? So it's a special project as well.
How influential moment being at the business side of things?
Very influential, because I remember say Sharp Boss Music, you know? Yeah. So, you know, when Daddy gone and she did it, we are get to understand the business side of things more, because I remember say we are grow up now and things. So, you know, she play a very vital role.
I've asked about a couple songs on the album. As we mentioned earlier, say when you cater to the females them out there. Yeah, Likkle Addi, you feel work club, me hear a that interview say based off of one of your relationship or a current one. I don't know. Yeah. You see me? When about you feel work club, man? You know about 18
I'm caught up about one of it. Well, as I say, I just there express my feelings on the track, you know what I mean? As I say, music is therapeutic for me. So I'm just there express my feelings on the track, give the people them the sentimental side of Likkle Addi. So yeah. Almost all of the song them was based off of my relationship, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Just one relationship?
Just one relationship.
I don't know if I'm multiple, I don't know. You have to clarify.
I'm clarifying for real, because I love you. Say, yo, you talk about marriage, but I couldn't make the promise. Because I'm still young, I live the life of a gal, so I don't know.
That's true, but love you like that right long time before the album, tell you the truth still, yeah, that long time that
2
was
2 years in the works that love you. Yeah, from 2020.
Right, that song there in my room, I'm sending it to him, but I did kinda question it, because I'm my first timer do a song like that, but the hook on me there sing it and they say, yo, I don't know if this song good, but we'll make it happen still. You can hear on the album say, it's a good track. It's a great track.
Oh, my girl did feel at the time when she heard the song?
Oksana.
She's like,
There's a big blush.
that look like blush. She look angry. She's like,
Put on the spot, so. You know, really, it's a team different. You know much artists forward up here and don't claim them, girl. When it's a team different for real. Yeah.
Team different.
Yeah, see it. So I guess I said him like part of the song. So I saw like music making process go like
because
each other, like,
for the album, he never did there Jamaica.
Yeah.
Him did there Barbados, so I really did have all of the time for write song and I do all of this.
But track like team different, they get for do track like team different before. We did Coach Still and track like Bad Bench same way, and as we say, Love You.
Yeah.
You know?
what's the collaboration like between you two? Is it easy to work with siblings or difficult?
Yeah, it's easy, but you know say, you know, and every time we I go feel the same way. So
You have more of like, obviously you're the older one.
Yeah.
So I feel like you have more of a leader. I don't want to say controlling, but like you know what it is. No? No, I want to say control, but like him take control.
No.
Together,
we work together, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But remember, say at the same time, me are the older one, so you know how that go. So at the same time, when we're at the studio, if me now feel something, you know, I'm gonna make him know, and if him now feel something, I'll make me know.
So how do you resolve that? If
No, I mean, we resolve that a simple one
simple,
too.
yo.
You know,
Nah,
so
feel that,
so if you now feel like
Yeah.
some simple lyrics, you know, a simple one too that for change lyrics are, you know, maybe a diva punchy into strong enough. So you know, so you know, run that back. If 100 times I have to run it back, you know, you just run it back 100 times, because as we say, we are trying to give the people them the best. You know? So I just simple one too that.
even production, like even the rhythms.
Yeah,
you guys-
production, rhythms, line up the whole track list and everything.
So you
Sit
guys
down
are
and
similar
do that.
of similar mindset, like you know, agree most of the time on everything.
Yeah, but we are our own person at the end of the day. So you know that's why when him say, remember him say for most of the girls song them, him initiate them and do them. So you know, so that was, you know, a little fear. So as we say, we are different person at the end of the day, but we always agree, and if we disagree, you know, I just simply want to do that.
You said that music is therapeutic for you. Like, what are some of the challenges that, as I said, like being the son or, you know, child of somebody famous, like what are some of the things that we'll probably take for granted, like think you know have it easier, you know, what kind of troubles you would have, what you think, how music able to work through those issues?
You know, we would really say we really have no troubles, you know, but you know, I remember say father gone from a young still, you know. Right now me at 19, so more than half of my life him gone still, and you know,
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
so you see it, and I'm the older one. So you know, more really say we have no challenges or not no face, but you know, everybody have them emotions and thing, and you know, you have certain thoughts at the end of the day when you're there by yourself, but you know, one or two really make certain things get to you. So that's why I'm saying music therapeutic to him as well, you know.
So music help you to channel and work through some of those, I guess, feelings that you probably would have. And it's not just, you know, just whatever issues that you probably have. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
What are some of the things, as I said, you know, sometimes we take for granted that, you know, have it easy.
Yeah.
You know, but is it that the case? You think that's the case?
When I say have it easy,
Like when you don't have money, now not worry about food and them something
of
like
course, you don't have to worry about food. Full
But,
of
you
money.
know,
You
what
don't have
kind
to
of-
worry about food. That out of the part. But as me I say, you know, say everybody got through them own a thing at the end of the day. You know? Everybody got through them own a little thing, you know, you could have been the poorest or the richest man, but you know, we now have certain problems like everybody else, you know, as I say, if we have problem with food. And no, but,
obviously not.
But you know,
I'm
everybody
just saying, what issues that
but-
we take for granted? Like, we think that you guys are, you know, have it easy. Obviously, you know, we see that your father isn't around, but
yeah, you know, people for cherish them parents more and them little thing, you know, cause you know, you have certain youth out there and thing, you know, them, you know, disrespectful towards them parents, you know, and you know, certain things, you know. And you have to just cherish the loved ones journey, you know, cause at the same time, right, when my father did get sentenced, my grandmother did pass away.
Wow.
You know, so that had enough, and then me dad the G set at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
But still end up pass with JC and thing, you know. So as I say, we not really too make certain things get we done, cause at the end of the day we're strong still. And you know, get that from our parents, you know. So I just treat it the same.
I think one thing wanna definitely go through, or enough youth for the age not go through problems. You know, a young father, you see me? So I'm ever asking about that. How has that been? You see me being young fathers, young daddies in the game.
You know, and I don't know hard still, cause remember
Yeah.
our father is a great father still, you know, and him balance that with him career at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, you know, even though we did little at the time, we still remember certain things and OMD go about certain things, you know.
Yeah.
And remember say we still have connection. So, you know, we always, you know, get for talk more while and you know, so I don't know nothing hard for do. And you know, even though I something new, you know, when I really, as I say, when I really make things get to, you know, I always have to plan out a thing and, you know how we are go about life. So, you know, a simple one too.
Addi, you did under much scrutiny when, you see me, that whole thing there with father and say, oh, you have baby when you're 15 and all them thing they like. How you did respond to people and what them did I say during them time?
Well, at the time that was an internet frenzy, but
Yeah.
I can't answer that question because I'm not a father. So I can't answer that question.
Not a father.
I'm not a father.
So the baby's not yours?
What the hell? Wait.
Yeah, I'm confused over it. Yeah. Could I seriously say,
Well, I just confirm it.
oh, okay.
Oh yeah, look for.
If come here, say,
I'm more research. Actually, so where did I miss that? Yeah. Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we never know that. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's good though. It's
Yeah.
good though. Just make the people them know now because people still ask me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, good. So I confirm it.
So what, you had to do a DNA test? Like, was there any doubt in your mind initially? So you had to do a DNA test to confirm?
Well, me post the picture on
Yeah.
Instagram, but cause at the time, well, I did elated at the time.
And your
Yeah.
father reposted,
Yeah.
enough people reposted.
Yeah, but that was just me at the time. But I'm not feeling no way about it. Live and learn every day. So
Yeah.
I know me at the first. I'm not gonna be the last. So
So when was that confirmed?
I'm do the DNA.
Like, how long ago?
How long
Yes.
ago? Yeah.
Time frame.
Good while. I remember.
Oh.
I remember about that.
Mm.
I remember.
It's news to me, so
Yeah,
I'm
news
sorry.
to
Let me
me.
process
Yeah,
that because
yeah.
I didn't know. Okay.
So vibe. Oh, you're just my uncle then. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That still was a responsibility still have my guy. You're still a young uncle. Yeah.
yeah, man, watch my brother.
Yeah.
And him girlfriend, them are great parents. So I just, when my time for our child,
Yeah.
you can just do the same thing with him, which is take care of him child.
You still working on it?
He looks at her. And she the only one can work for it for real, so.
No, it take two. You know what I mean? It take two.
Yeah, it take really one. So wait, so you ever thought of like writing that in your songs or something?
Like the
It's like
issues
woman
that
are
go-
wicked.
being involved with that, yeah.
Woman are wicked and trash and that.
No, no, I never did write a song about, not just the girl.
Yeah.
Not bashing sense,
You
yeah.
see that guy?
I just move on, alright.
But we're sure that pen a song at least talking about what you go
Write a
on.
song, yeah.
What go on with
Move on.
internally. Eh.
Song move on, man.
Yeah.
Right, you know, me have to move, yeah, but that never get for post on YouTube still. That would have.
Okay.
Okay.
That
You
would
find
have.
the girls try chop, you know?
Yes, that's what I was wondering too. Like, yeah.
Well, we're not dummy, you know, so we know for.
So how you sift? How you figure out like which girl is worth the
Real
time
and
and,
for
not
owner, yeah.
worth the time?
I don't really worth time and you know say you want to spend your time with every girl you go through. So I like say something where you really sit down and say, yo, she worth my time, you know. But when the right person forward them, just forward, you know, and
Yeah.
things happen.
So how you know
See
that
it.
they're the right person? That's
Oh, you know,
yeah.
when you get to spend more quality time together and understand
See the
each
type of
other more,
person
you know.
be.
Yeah, because
Is
I
it-
mean everybody, I'm sure more girl would be flocking to, you know, and you know, say, yeah, wanna be Vybz Kartel.
Yeah, man, from
that time
a
long.
long time, you know, but we used to that still,
Yeah.
you know, from a long time, long time. You know, I'm 19 now, I'm still young. You see it, so I'm so we used to that. So as and I like say, you know, yeah, go through life and I say, John, no, I wonder if she work my time, man. You see it, you see it. Right now, me at the catch too. So, you know. But at the end of the day,
You're a high value
when
man.
when they find the right person, you just find them still a Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you think you found that right person?
Yeah, some more of a son right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
That
do a
never just
DNA
happen.
test?
If me did do a DNA
Yeah.
test, yeah, and she's a great mother. Yeah, great mother.
That's
You know?
nice.
So
I'm sure Ism phone mother help out in that
Yeah,
regard.
man,
you know.
remember say mother is super mom, you know.
Big up to my mother.
Yeah, man. So, you know, as me say, we are very strong people, you know, and, you know, we just work through things, you know, we need to make things get we done. You see.
I feel like probably on shielded from enough things. Is that fear for say like maybe
Shielded
mommy
from
shielded,
enough-
yeah.
What do you mean by that? Like,
Maybe some things that might befall, you know, through on her father, but she just take care of things and, you know, make sure say, you know, no have to deal with certain things in that regard.
and I like we are go through life and have to deal with that. You know, cause you know, as I say, when we are grow up and I go school and them thing there, you know, and I like say, receive the negativity, cause at the end of the day, from school, go to home, go to anywhere where I go, people always show love, you know.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we can always say, you know. So, and I like saying a certain negativity they follow it, but they know say as parents are gonna always try them best for shield you away from all type of negativity.
Of course.
You dig?
You never did come out of school at a certain point?
Oh,
Stop go to school at a certain
yeah,
point?
cause I remember say in 2019 we did start about music and thing. Is it so we did take a break from school and thing. But you know that I just did one little short break. You know, cause as we say our music we love, you know. So when we just there go Sabam and say, alright, we are do back something now is a thing where we are put all our time in it, is it?
Yeah.
So I mean, you said that I know there are plans to promote this album far and wide across the world. So after the promotion is done, is there plans to like separate and branch off individually, or are you still working as a team?
We still a work as UTG, you know, cause
Because even on the album, sorry, I see that you guys did separate songs. Like you guys have your own individual
yeah,
songs.
cause at the end of the day, me and Likkle Vybz and him and Likkle Addi, you know,
Right.
and but we did come out as PG-13,
Right.
you know, so we did have the tracks together. But as me say, when we take a break from school in 2019, we come back out with singles. You know, remember say Dollar Sign did drop, and then me did drop Fully Gaza. We have songs like Fresh Peer, you have, you know, and then we did do singles as well and Skinny Jeans EP. So you know, always I do tracks by ourselves, but you know, UTG not gonna ever separate. So and in the future we definitely are gonna have more for the people them look forward to, and as I say, promoting the album right now, we really want to put together a tour for the album, you know, a promotional tour, cause from where UTG people been asked for it over the world, and you know, we just did recently there in the UK, is a good turnout. And right now we just really a work plan for the people them see we. So I just really decide there right now.
We're not free for go.
All over. First we really wanted the thing in Jamaica, cause you know say at the core of dancehall music this
is right.
and definitely the Caribbean, cause you know say, you know, Caribbean feed pan dancehall music. And then the whole world, you know, we really want to go over in Africa as well, cause over in Africa, Gaza nation big.
Yeah.
You know, Ghana, Kenya do, you know? So big up Africa same way, and you know, US as well too. Get a good response from the US. You know, want to go back to the UK, place like Japan, you know. So you know, it's a universal thing. UTG really depend. Yeah. So, you know, so I just for the people them so right.
And I
now
read that
give
you
them-
guys want to work with Skillibeng. So I'm sure, like, is there more people that you guys want to collaborate with, work with, even producers and, you know, artists? Yeah.
Yeah, man, most definitely. You know, and even when we did just start out, we did our work with producers like Donwell, you know. So, you know, we have experience from a tender age, you know, and big up Donwell said we, but as me say, when we there come back in the game, you know, we just really are focused on ourselves and our craft and everything, you know. And, you know, with all of the tracks them and song them when we there put out, you know, I really Red Boom we work with, but, you know, as me say, you know, we look forward to work with more people, you know, and other artists as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We never have no sibling rivalry between us. Say, yo, my song better than yours on the album or not like something.
And that's how we really sit down and, you know, but, you know, we are, you know the thing, go. You know, I say, all what day when we dip on the live and we there and Mugosa and one of the songs them I think I pop off and Mugosa I'm sing on my 2 verse them and the man stand up and the man go say, dog, but you even sing on my verse, dog, this too hard. You see, so, you know, look certain little things like that. So, you know, so it always I got there, but, you know, we don't really sit down and say, yo, dog,
you ever hear like anybody ever come to you and say like, you better than him or you better than him, anybody?
We don't really say nobody, you know, come up to you and say that.
See it in the comments.
You know, you gotta have comments on YouTube and things.
And laugh and say,
you see,
you know what I mean, but competition friendly, definitely.
And I like say we are gonna do it and I mean I pre-say, yo, dog. Oh, the man song for better than man.
Of course not.
You see, so that's why we not, you know,
you're
that's
not
why.
gonna admit it.
And I say, we are talking about.
I believe them, right? Because me and my brother.
No, because remember, some just give a valid example, you know. I say, when they on the live, I'm going to sing out my 2 verses, and man say, yo, I even sing this too hard. You see it? So, you know, certain little things like that, but, you know, as we say, we always try to do best. So if one day me write a hard verse, I'm gonna definitely want to go hard, and if you write a hard verse, I'm gonna definitely, you know. So, you know, you just work on it and.
You see, anybody in dancehall know that is that you want to emulate right now, like
emulate?
Never.
Remember said the album name Team different, you know? And you asked about stand in and stand out, and we say we never try fit in ever.
No, but so in terms of like flow and like there's nobody.
Remember say we father Vybz Kartel, you know?
Yeah.
And Vybz Kartel set one bag of chain about the place. So we for just get up and come follow some artists. That not there.
But you know, see no new era dancehall artists where you say, yo, like what them the flow, what them have, the lyrics what them have, like
if them bad,
them
bad, bad artists, but but we now go come. Remember say 90% of them, you know, are Vybz Kartel them pattern, you know. So UTG if you come out and sit down and pre-say, oh yo, you know, say I saw for try to do the thing like that nigga there over, so no, you see it.
And when you legit attack, when you talk, we don't mean this because we don't want it to be my pre-say. Maybe it's a thing where we don't want to make it seem like you treat us to the father, so we can't big up our next artist or something.
No, me just say bad artists there.
She mean if them flow bad and
you know, you have enough bad artists out there right now. You know, so I like say we are try to take nothing from the artist, but she asks if we try emulate nobody else, you know. We never try to do that, you know.
I want to ask about 90% of the artists them out now being influenced in some way by the father of Fox.
It is.
Probably even more.
Probably even more.
95.
Yeah, just Fox, you know.
Yeah. You still not trust Popcorn?
Not trust nobody.
Because nobody
is it. I wanna follow people.
I'm sorry.
It's a serious question. They said it on a song, so that's why I know that's how they still feel. You know? It was a big thing when they said it. So.
Yeah.
Yo, bless up.
You know, I thought we were gonna end this interview like pretty good. Okay, no problem.
Yo, bless up to the youth. Them go and continue doing the thing. We see the growth and the progression in the artistry. You know, especially with the album, definitely see it.
Yeah, and you know, right now the album they on a new YouTube channel as well, Uptown Gaza Radio. So the people them can go over to Uptown Gaza Radio and subscribe, you know.
Before I go though, like this, you very chill. This is really you, like, you know?
Yeah, man, everybody right there so can attest to that.
Yeah.
She's me. That's him.
Yeah. Okay. So the personalities are different, but they work. Yeah.
But whole heap of charisma there, so. Is me and him comport himself very well.
Yeah.
Vibes. Yeah. Go on. Can't see bits and pieces of them father. I just that automatic.
Yeah.
They are their father, so. Bless up though, guidance on the chat. What the people them can follow?
Yeah, man, Likkle Vybz UTG on Instagram.
Yeah. Likkle Addi, full stop, UTG.
And have a team Instagram?
Yeah, UTG team different on Instagram.
Can follow the record label Instagram to Uptown Gaza Records Instagram.
Tell people how them can cap the album to know.
You know,
All digital
Spotify,
platforms.
Apple Music, Deezer,
Tidal.
Addi, Mac, everything. You know, all digital platform.
Any expectations with Fox? Any expectations you don't have or on half of the album?
Yeah, as I did state, where I really chart with this album. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the aim right now.
Chart where specifically?
Billboards.
See there?
Yeah,
It's
man.
only right. Give thanks for passing through though. You see me?
Yeah, man.
Royalty in the building, alright. Yeah. Give thanks, people. UTG, Likkle Vybz, Likkle Addi. We fix it. We that people. We got.